Hello and welcome guys, how you doing? My name's Lilsun and today we're going to be doing a video on is Multiverses dead? Is it dying? When will it die? How will it die? All of that good stuff. But first I'm going to ask one thing. Only 3.5% of you subscribed, 97% of you aren't subscribed to me. And that's because Multiverse is a new game. But it being a new game means you don't know many content creators. And I am one of them. I'll be making 5 videos a week minimum, 7 maximum. And I'm currently making a video in 35-degree heat without my fan on, so you guys you guys have a good audio experience, which is why I'm sweating a bit. So if I do that for you, a sub would be great for you, from you. Anyway, let's get into this. Thank you guys for watching, and peace. So when a game like this comes out, you never know. Is it dead? Is it dying? Will it die? Will it keep up with Smash and Brawlhalla? But we got the stats here to show you, and we're going to show you why I think Multiverses is going to stand the test of time. And this is for many reasons. But you never know. You never know with the game. It could just not be fun for people in a bit. And you know what? It happens. It happens sometimes. But hopefully it doesn't happen this time. So first of all, the reason I think this game isn't dead is I've got the stats up view right now on the screen from Steam charts, and this isn't accurate to console, but it currently has a peak 24-hour play base of 55,000, right? And that doesn't look as good. It looks like it's going down, but that's just because the hype is dying out. You know, people who just played the game once because they saw their favorite character and never play again are gone. And right now we've got the true diehards, and we're in the middle of a bit of a content drought, right? In 4 days, we get Season 1 with a new Battle Pass, new skins, probably patch notes, definitely patch notes, Rep Bugs Bunny, hopefully. And we get Ranked, which is going to bring so many amazing things to this game, which is why I think it's going to live, right? But we're going to talk about why it could potentially die and how it could die very early. So, some more good things about this game. First of all, the studio, the devs, Tony on Twitter, if you guys don't know, absolute legend. He replies to hundreds of tweets per day. The community is so active. If you ask a question and at him, and it's a good question, and you get a few likes because it's a good question, he will respond. He might retweet it. There's community tournaments everywhere. Right now, the community of this game on outside of the game is very strong. But if that dev communication breaks down, if he stops replying, it could go south very quickly. For example, a game like Brawlhalla, they kind of removed a lot of the love from the devs. Like, you don't really get much community feedback, and the community feedback you do get is like not the best. They're not replying to everything. They're not fixing the problems, and that is the good thing about having Multiverses be owned by DC Warner Bros, because they have a lot of money in the bank to make sure that this game lives on for a very long time, which is blessed in itself, being owned by DC, because you get all the characters, and that is another thing about the characters we'll get into in a bit, and you get all the money, right? If the dev team stays strong and the game keeps earning money and you guys keep supporting it and playing it, the game will stay alive. But if they see a decline, no one's buying skins, we might see a cut down on the dev team and then a breakdown in communication. Now, into another thing, the characters. If we don't get consistent updates in characters, this game could fall flat very quickly. Right, if you look at a game like Smash Ultimate, the player base was huge. Millions of players, probably, maybe tens of millions, right? I bought a Switch just to buy that game. But it wasn't free, and you paid for it. So you expect, you don't expect updates, right? When you don't pay for a game, when you pay for a game, you expect it to be finished when you're done, and you get a few updates, which is what they did. They had the DLC packs of maybe 5, 10, 15 characters. Right now, there's only, I think it's 15 characters. I'm not sure though. I'm not totally sure. Maybe 15 characters. And they're adding some. They've announced Rick and Morty. Rick's coming very soon. And we're getting updates, which is what you need in a game like this. The more updates we get, the game will last forever. If we're into season bloody 25 and they're still adding sick characters, you get like Voldemort in season 25 or something absolutely random, right? Or the Joker, I don't know what characters we're going to get in season 25. And this game will stay living because it's got good gameplay, right? The balance seems to be on it, right? As long as the game stays balanced and you get new characters and content, this game will never die, in my opinion. I think it will be here for years and years to come, because how would you compete with, what company right now, other than Nintendo, can compete with a free-to-play platform fighter with this many characters? I don't know a single company. Marvel could do a game like this, but even then it would be not diverse enough, right? Because it would just be superheroes, and this game has so much. Random TV shows, Walter White, right? If they had Walter White to this game, then we know anything is possible. I know there's a lot of outcry, especially on Twitter, to add him, because they do own the rights to that, and they own the rights to a lot of things, and they said they'll do characters from games and films outside the DC universe and outside of their ownership. So that means they have infinite potential, which is so good. Now on to the question of how, like, is it dying or is it dead? Well, it's not dead, as you can see, the 55,000 players I mentioned, but if you look at the chart, it does look like it's dying because it is going down, but I think that's just due to the hype, right? I think this game will keep a very consistent player base, and normally fighting games are more console focused, they're controller focused, and this game will have a good console market. Even right now on Steam, the biggest platform for PC gaming, if you guys didn't know, Multiverses sits in the top 50 games played, which is very good, and it's beating some games which you would never expect it to be. It's the most played fighting game right now, which is very good. YouTube is good for it. The YouTube views are good, as I'm loving right now seeing all you new faces. Please make sure to subscribe. And that is also another good space of the game. You know, if you've got YouTube, Twitter, Discords are active, community tournaments, a fighting game like this can never die. So you guys don't have to worry. If you're worried about spending money and buying stuff, obviously I'm not going to advocate you spend your life savings on Multiverses, but if you want to buy a skin and you think, oh, the game might be dead in a week, or a month, I really doubt that, and you're going to get a lot of fun. I think this game will always have enough. The characters got in it and the gameplay is so unique. They will always have characters you can play. It always have online matchmaking you can do. It has crossplay, so realistically, because there's crossplay, at what time in the future do you see no one on Xbox, PlayStation or PC playing any Multiverses? It's quite unrealistic, isn't it? So that is why I think that it's going to last very long. It's going to be very good. I'm highly excited about Multiverses and where it's going to go. And yeah, it was a bit clickbait because the thumbnail says Multiverses is dead, or is Multiverses dead? But it's not. The answer to the question is it's not dead. And I don't think it will die. And I'm very excited for it because we haven't had a fighting game like that in forever. Like, you guys don't even understand. The Brawlhalla was the only fighting game which lived. Smash dying because of the online support is awful, the netcode is awful. This game's got good online, so during COVID, no online, the game dies. This game has insane online, so like a net rollback. Right now the servers are a bit iffy, but it's in open beta, so they're going to get fixed. And then in season 1, which is coming very soon, we're going to see Rick. We're going to see what sort of kit he has. If it's very advanced and cool, then we know what's possible and what's not. He has portals. We've seen some of his kit. He's got portals, which is going to make for some very interesting gameplay. And I think this game, because it's 2v2 focused, has its own unique aspects, which will make it last forever. That 2v2 focus is very important, and I think unbelievable, because smart play, because no other fighting game is 2v2 focused and has good 1v1s. This game is 2v2 focused and has good 1v1s, which means if you don't want to play but your mate's playing, you're going to get on. So it just kind of not doubles the players, but it increases the chance that you have that good player attention. I think this studio is amazing, I think the community support is amazing, and I think this game is going to live a very long time. I hope for my sake it does, because I love this game. I literally make videos on it every day. I've already got lots of hours in it. I could have more, but it's great, and I think you guys should all be playing it, all be keeping on it. It's free to play, you know, there's no reason this game should die. It's a free to play platform fighter, right? It's always going to be up there, and it's got low competition of Brawlhalla and Super Smash Bros, which is good competition, don't get me wrong, right? Brawlhalla is a good game. I love that game. I'm from that game. Smash, again, I love that game. I've been playing since Melee. I played hundreds of thousands of hours on my Wii. I played maybe 900 hours on the Ultimate. But if this game keeps adding the way it does, it's better to start. Ultimate started with maybe 70 characters. I forgot, ridiculous amount. Yeah, and added 10, 15. This game might start with 15 and get to 70 or 60 or however many Smash has, and that content drip really keeps people coming back. As long as the battle passes are good, you know, there's already character leveling. There should be, you know, a bit more depth to that, though. I think you should get maybe cool skins like a gold skin or a diamond skin or borders if you get higher ranks. I know you currently get a sticker right now, an emblem, but I think you should get that, and that will come. It's an open beta, and we already have some character progression, which is very good. You can see who mains who. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm just going to play some game. There's more gameplay in the back. I think I've got to finish. I think right now there might be a game in the process in the middle of it. But yeah, I will just leave you guys with the gameplay, and hopefully you guys subscribe. And if you love Multiverse as much as I do, tell me what content you want in the future. Tell me what content you want to see, what characters you want to see, what guides you want to see. Tell me what you guys want. I will see you in the next one. Hopefully you're having a great day, and peace.